We are back with another Gundam deck feature. On the blue side, we have a blue-red deck. Taking on the red side, we have a white-green deck. So, this is a special deck feature of the winners of two big tournaments. I'm on the blue side. I've been playing the blue-red deck that won a new type challenge at Gencon 2025. This is a Marida-centric deck focusing on the finishers of Kshatriya and Banshee. And Ashpal, playing the red sleeves, will be repping Japan using the one of the new type challenge block winners. That was live streamed on the Gundam Card Game official YouTube channel. That is a white green deck with wing. So again, blue is the dominant meta, blue-white, but we're seeing there is a surgence. I wouldn't say a resurgence, but a surgence of blue-red decks coming up in the meta, along with green. That's a green-blue with more of a char and armor. But anyway, we thought that, maybe Chibidi Crockett and Domon Kashu, if they were card game players, they would be repping their countries in this big best of 3 match. Yes, we're not doing just one match. We're going to try 3 different matches to see variables and how things will go. I love this blue-red deck. So it has a lot of small one-cost, level 1s, level 2s, level 3s to give an early aggro to the board. And then there is a Kshatriya to finish off the opponent later in the game. There's also a Gundam with armor to plus 1 attack to all my small fellas. With the armor as well, you can rest a blocker to get the blocker out of the way. But my aggro plan has started terribly because that's a very cool combo. Because of Ashpal's blocker, he's got all the key white blockers that you can imagine: Zawad, Lefif, and now Ailstrike with a Katra attached. We rarely see this Katra Rababa winner being played. It also doubles as a command that can guard against your shield being damaged. So that's very interesting addition to the deck. I don't think there's a Sandrock, so it's just for that. So I'm gonna start attacking right now. Let's see, Ashpal will take the bait. I'm hoping it'll be Zawad here. Yes, it is. So Zawad takes the attack, and I'm going to go with a Kshatriya here. He doesn't block. Okay, so I'm going to go with GM now. He does block the GM, so the Lefif takes 2 damage. And I'm going to tap 4 for the Kshatriya. So I made a tiny mistake there. Yeah, I should have attacked. I was thinking about an attack with the gun tank now for 2, but I think I decided not to because there's a lot of damage I still need to hit on the Ailstrike. I was supposed to use the Vesalius on the first Kshatriya so that even if Ashpal tries to block with either of them, if he blocks it with the Lefif get destroyed. If he blocks with Ailstrike, there'll be 1 life left. 1 HP left that my gun tanks or my Angshas can finish off. So the gun tanks and Angshas are godsends in this blue-red deck. They're helping to do that 1 little damage remaining that it's always missing. If you play this game long enough, you know that it's just that 1 damage shot that just annoys you sometimes, and those guys fix the numbers. So now going my turn, we are on turn 6 now. Game is moving very fast. Going to attack with the Kshatriya onto the life. He's not going to block because he knows that either one get destroyed anyway. Going to attack with the... Now I've done it. I'm going to go with the Kshatriya to attack for 4. And this is where the combo comes in. I'll bring the gun tank out to finish it off. So now he has 2 blockers remaining. Just going to keep flooding the board here. It's another Jin. And a Banshee. So the Banshee is a really, really good finishing card. If you are linked with Marida and you attack, you shuffle 12 cards from your trash into your deck. And then you can... stand active again, and you get first strike for the whole turn. So that first attack you get first strike, and your next attack you get first strike as well. Very, very interesting card. I think some people might be curious to know that why is a red character has a link unit on the blue side. You gotta watch Unicorn for that. But if you guys want to see some lore-based videos on Gundam, because me and Ashpal are big Gundam fans. If you'd like to see some deck features with lore in it, like, why 12? There is a reason why there are 12 cards shuffled back to the deck as well. Just drop the comment down below and we will do those. So Ashpal attacking with the Wing 0 here will deal breach 5 damage, so that with the Wing 0 itself can attack a active level 4 unit. He's going to attach a duo onto the Ale Strike to bounce my card back to hand and passing turn here. Ashpal taking it slow, trying to build up his boards with blockers so that his wing units can come down. Of course, he's waiting for the magic 8 turn where the Wing 0 will come into play. That will totally clear my board. By the way, this is a very similar matchup to the last unofficial tournament we had at Tefuda, the Mission Alpha. It's also the same finals also with blue-red versus white-green. But that was a lot. The white-green deck that Ashpal was playing is a lot more different. I've never really seen Catchfur being played at all. But it's similar. It's similar in a way that there's no Kira, right? The Ale Strike is there, but it's not gonna get a Ling unit. But you can use the effect by attaching any of the Gundam Wing pilots onto it. I think Ashpal's gonna go aggro here because I keep putting out a 6-unit board every turn. They got attack with Wing 0, so they also deal breach damage. I somehow get a Vesalius, which is magical because I drew another card for my life. Here comes the Striker pack. Probably going to get the 2/4 blocker here. That would stop any of my small units and survive an attack. So it's got 3 blockers ready. I think at this point, I'm probably going to start going aggro if he doesn't put another blocker down. Let's see. Yep, it's going to be another Wing 0. So he's going to try to turn the board around because I already have 2 life left, right? And he still has 4. I'm just moving the card for you guys to see there's a bit of a glare on that side, and we understand. So we're going now to turn 8 here. So Wing 0 is going to come down. I'm thinking that it's time to just go all in because I can't let the Wing 0 clear my board, right? But I don't know if he has Wing 0 in hand too. So that's the mind games that that the opponent of a white-green deck always have to face. Because at Amuro would rest one of the blockers, and the effect of Kashatoria works with any new type, so I get to shoot 2 damage, yes. I'm going to choose the Wing and the already damaged Lefif. See who to attack with. Gonna go Gun Tank on the Wing because he only has 1 HP left. Let's see if you guys go for a blocker or not. Yep, he's gonna use the Lefif. So the reason why I did that, right, is because that if he blocks with all the blocker units, then I don't have because if Wing 0 comes out, his Wing 0 will survive because it's level 6. While my Shatoria and my Banshee can get 3 damage each. And my small units are getting destroyed. So I decided to clear the board, which I do take out his big threat. And a blocker. Now he has 1 more blocker left. I could go for a triple attack here. Because he only has this 1 Ale Strike with 6 HP but 5 attack. Going for the Banshee attack, he's not going to block. Since he decided to do that, I'm going to go with a Kashatoria attack. He's considering to block. He's not going to block. Okay, so Death Sight is the card that pops up from the shield area. I think he's waiting for my Jin to attack. Then he can block with the Ale Strike and survive. So I have 1 card remaining in my hand. Does he have Wing 0? A Wing 0 would take out my Jin and my Rizel, but I would still have 3 more units on the board. Okay. Attack first before playing anything. The Wing 0 can attack the Jin, can attack the Rizel even. Can attack level 4 and below. It's going to go for my Banshee, which is a trade and a breach which would destroy the Vesalius. Let's see if we can attack with the Launcher Strike now, okay. Looks like he's deciding to go aggro this turn because again, I got no blockers, so he could just go straight for face. Okay, he's going to go for 2 damage onto my Kshatoria. That's why, because he does have Wing Zero in hand. So that would take out 3 of my units instead. And this leaves me with 1 Kshatoria. The board has turned straight into Ashpal's corner here. I don't think he wants to attack though, but if it's me, I would consider it because, again, 2 life to 2 life, right? Maybe. But I think he's worried that I might drawn to a pilot someday. I was hoping that he would attack because I want that pilot. But again, he could just build a board and just take me out there and then. I'm just dropping my entire hand down. It was 1 Banshee and 1 Jin. Yeah, I was hoping that I would get a Marida off the top of the life. So he's not going to block this. Is he going to block this? I wouldn't block it if I was him, right? And he gets the catcher, but the catcher doesn't have a burst effect. So, yep, that's the... I know all pilots usually have a burst that bounce the hand, but unfortunately, that's also a command that doesn't have that burst effect. So here's a Wing Zero that's going to fly above my units. It has high maneuver / high mobility. Again, I have no blockers though, so I think if he gets a Link unit here, he can win the game. Wow, he used Overflowing Infection and drew into 2 of the 06 base. You're going to see a little bit of deja vu of this later. A little spoiler, you're going to see a lot of that on Ashbot's side later in the game. You can go for a double attack here, but it's got to be careful because if he does that, then I can just finish him off a game. But he does have a 06 though. So he's building his board now. He's done the right thing by using the Wing Zero to take out my Kshatoria. And he has a blocker to stop me if I use the Banshee or the Jin. It looks like the game has turned. It's going to be Ashpal's game here unless I have anything, which I don't. I just drop a result that I've top decked. Yeah, I'm just going to pass because I think it's over. I'm just going to pray and see what I get from my shield area. Let's see how it goes. I think just go for all our attacks here because I got no blockers, right? I ran out of steam. This should be it unless there's something on my life. Okay, it's got armor. See, if he attacked, the game would have really been different. And yeah, that should be over. So Japan takes game 1. It's just trying to BM me here. Yeah, Japan takes game 1 of our BO3 USA versus Japan series. We're going straight into the second match. I am going second this time around, which I feel is also very generous, very good for this deck because a lot of 1-2s, right? Yeah, so there's the GM there. We also have the Jin that's also 1-2 as well. Ashpal going first. Look, see, he did it again, by the way. He drew into 2 of the 06 bases. Not that he will tell me later that he did. And this is kind of one of them. So I'm going to turn 3 now. I'm just going to replace my base. So this is the combo I've thought of. I saw it. In my hand. I could, with 1 cost, play the Vesalius to boost my GM to attack for 3, and then use the GM to attack. So since I knocked a free EX base down, it's gonna get a free play of his 06 base, no effect to him. And the blockers are coming now. So the first blocker is out, left 5th. Again, the goal is the same, to try and stop me from going aggro on his shield area. So I hit him I gone for a 3 attack, knowing that I could play an Angsha or a gun tank to take it out if I draw into it, right? So that was the idea in my head when I went for the aggro play. Psycho Pack coming down. Here comes the Launcher Strike, I believe. The Launcher Strike would be enough to take out both the Jin and the GM and survive. It's got 2 more resource here. I don't think it's going to play anything. It's got something else. It's got one more cost. It's going to play a Hero Yui. Okay, that boosts his HP by 1. But I think it's forgotten that I have Vesalius in play. So I can just boost the result attack to 5. Right? We'll see that after this now. So I'm going to play a draw 2 to try and get my gun tank. I got the Angsha. But Angsha is a 3 cost, so it's gonna wait 1 more turn. Also, he's played the Hero Yui because it boosts 1 more HP because he only had 1 HP left. But again, also he forgot that my Jin and my GM can destroy the Lefif here. So I already saw that happening. I'm just gonna rest the Launcher Strike and go for hits. I think I'll type the GM first. So I'm gonna go for, okay, he's not gonna block, which is very interesting. So my Lizelle survives, and now I just going to attack with my GM here. I think he's going to trade at this point. Yep, he's going to trade here. And then I'm going to +1 attack and attack with my... there we go. That's the catcher command card we're seeing now. So he just basically negated my attack on his shield. Unlike game 1, we're actually trading this time around. Oh, but Ashball doesn't have anything but a launcher strike. It would be great if he had a launcher plus a wing Gundam bird mode to ramp 1 EX resource. So I'm seeing this, and I've got to take advantage of this moment right now. Going for attack. 4 attack onto the base. It's got to be a block here. Yep. And now I can +1 attack with the Jin. Going for a Banshee play. And with 2 more costs, I'm going for double Jins. So that uses my EX resource for this game. Remember, I have an Angsha in hand, so feeling pretty good here, even though I have 3 cards in hand. She's got 6 now, so here comes the wing with the Hero combination. It's going to take out one of the Jins, I think, and then destroy my base. Yep, that's back to my turn now. I see he has 7 HP -2, 5 HP left. I'm considering using the Banshee to take it out. Let's see. So I'm going to attack first with my baby Jins. So that's the Wing Gundam. So I've decided to go face instead. I think trading time is over. Let's go for some face attacks. A second Banshee and the Angsha to hit 1 damage. Alright, so now the Wing has 7 -3, 4 HP remaining. You can take out you can take out by Angsha, which will leave you 1 HP left, which is, I think, really bad. But if he goes for a Jin, he's going to go for the Angsha here, so now it's left with 1 HP. Oof! That's a great card to get from the shield area, a Marida. That would allow my Banshee Unicorn Unit 2 to go for the double strike. Using the combo of that side with Duo to get a first strike attack and +1 resource. And the lift wave comes down as well. Ashpal trading very, very well. He's building back his board. While I'm running, looks like I'm running out of steam here, but let's see if I can come back. I do have oh yeah, I thought I was running out of steam, but I realized that he only has a few like 3 HP left. But I don't think I have 12 cards to go for the double strike with Banshee. I'll just keep that in mind as I play down this Gundam, right? And I'm going to also play down another unit here, another GM. And I play the Gundam to shoot 1 final damage onto the Wing Zero. Back to 6 units on the board. So my idea now is that if it doesn't get enough blockers, I should be able to win the game with or without the Marida attached onto Banshee. The reason I did attack with Banshee was because I didn't want it to be destroyed, so I could use the effect of the Banshee's effect, right, with Marida attached, the Link unit effect. So here comes the Wing Zero. I think there's nothing else he has here. That should be my game unless there's something. Okay, he's going to attack with the Jin. And yeah, that should be it though. Even though he has 6, I can just attack with 2 big units and then finish him off. But I'm going to go for some style points, guys. I'm going to show you the Banshee effect live. So I think I've got like about 2 or 3 cards missing for my part. I didn't really count just now. See again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think 10 cards, 9 or 10 cards. Attack. Yep, that won't destroy him, but they'll destroy me. That won't destroy him, but it will destroy me. And here we go. So 12 cards. Attaching Marida. Oh, Chamo first to get the blocker. And now we go with Marida. So I attack. I shuffle 12 cards into my deck. Yeah, shuffle, not put underneath. I thought it was put underneath, but it's actually to shuffle the deck. Yep, just shuffle a bit for the extra BM. And then I will go active and I get first strike that turn. I just double strike to win this game 2. So we're going to a rubber match. We're going into match number 3 here. Who will win? Ashbal lost, so he's deciding to go second. I will play out my GM on turn 2. Here comes the Zawat. Passing turn. My turn now, level 3. Going for a GM attack. I was hoping that he will block, but he didn't block, which is a great thing for him to do because I guess the ESP doesn't get destroyed. Corsica will give me the Tolgis token, 4-2, and it's passing turn here. So first time you play Corsica, you get a 4-2 token. Subsequent turns, if you play Corsica, you'll get a 2 1-1 units. If the Corsica comes out on your opponent's turn though, like if it appears as a burst, then I do not get any tokens. That's the bit of a bad thing about Corsica, which I'm considering to replace with something else. Maybe the base that deals 1 damage to your opponent. I think that also can help me. Going to destroy my base. So Ashbal going a bit aggro here with Wing Bird mode and Hero Yui. That bird mode is now 5 attack, 4 defense on a turn 3 unit. Very insane. Very, very high HP. I'm thinking, So if I attack with the Tolgis on the wing, it's very likely that the Zawat will block, right? So face, I guess, if the GM. Should be face. Yeah, gonna go for face. He's gonna allow it. I think he wants to go for max value here by stopping my Tolgis with the Zawat, which I let him do so. Because I think even if I attack, the wing is gonna block it either way. So finally, the Angsha comes into the board again. 1 damage onto the Wing 0 bird mode, leaves him with 3 HP. Just in case you don't know, the Hero Yui, when linked to Wing Gundam, especially to any of his link units, it becomes 3-2 instead of 2-1, right? So very, very strong. Two bird modes means double ramp here. You can see 2 EX resources now. So I'm going to attack my face. I will eat 1 shield. Probably going to pass here, I think. So does he have a blocker? Okay, no blocker, but he does have a base though, which is very, very good. You want that base after your EXP got destroyed. And for the first time in 3 games, he does not have a blocker. So I'm considering now if I should clear board and / go for face. Because now he's got 2 EXP. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total. Next turn you have 7, right? So 2 more turns for Wing Gundam. We are on turn 5 now. I'm going for draw 2. Trying to do the 2 Angshas, which is great. But next turn will be great. Not now though. Gotta get some units on the board first. Gonna play the arm roll to exhaust the wing. Going for face, 6 damage. Face again and face again. Yep. I've decided not to clear his board. I'm instead going for face after face after face and let him decide if he wants to clear my board instead. Since I have 4 units with a massive armor, there's a 6-4 armor. She can trade with the wing bird mode though. So I think that's what I would do if I was in his shoes. Yes, he's gonna do that. Attach the armor, not really for the rest effect, more to try and hit without wasting too many units. Want to try and destroy that big 0-6 base. Here comes the Wing Gundam with Hero, the patented link unit combination. I think take out the Angsha here. I'm gonna go for the GM. The Breach will take out the Gundam from the shield area on the burst. No burst. And he's practically clear my board now, so I have nothing left except this Angsha. So he's rushed me back down now. We are both tied at 3 shield remaining. He managed to clear my board while hitting my shield area. That's the great thing about the a wing-centric deck with the Breach, right? You're not only clearing your opponent's board, you're also hitting shield area as well. I'm going to go for 3 damage because I have Angsha, so Angsha's going to come on out to try and finish it off. So 1 damage from that, and another damage from that. That was the 2 Angshas I drew out, and they perfectly took out that Wing 0. Slowly going to build my board now, but if he does have Gundam Wing 0, it should be over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wing 0 will take out both my Angshas and swing the game back to his favor, but looks like he doesn't have the Wing 0. We still have a game here, guys. We still have a game. I think he's considering whether he wants to bounce my Angsha, knowing that I could just, put it back down and shoot 1 damage. So I think he's not going to do that. Cards in this game, effects in this game are must do if unless said otherwise. So he will have no choice but to bounce one of them. So now I've got my 2 Leos down. Thanks to the Corsica base, I said earlier, 2 1-1s. So he could use the catcher on his hand to bounce one of my Leos next turn. And the Kashatoria. I'm going to go for face here. He's got the catcher. It's going to block the Shearer once. I'm going for another attack. It's another catcher! Wow! Wow! And we haven't seen like so many of it played in like the past few rounds. And he's got his shield area guarded thanks to catcher. Practically wasted 2 attacks. But again, it's a 1-for-1, right? You use that 1 card to stop my 1 attack. Is it worth it though? Is it really worth it? So here comes the second Ale Strike. Does he have a way to bounce it? He does have a duo, so that will bounce one of the tokens away. Tokens, when they get bounced, go to hand, then they disappear to the netherworld. So there it goes for me. We move from game. And a Zawad. So triple blockers here. I don't think he's going to attack with the Ale Strike. Is he going to attack with the Ale Strike? Yep, it's going to pass. I think he wants to try and hold the ball until Wing Zero comes out. That would definitely help him a lot. I think he's counting. He's worried I have Banshee in my hand. I probably have enough for a draw 2 play here. Really like draw 2 in this deck because like near the end turns, you can just try to dig for some extra resource. Like June to the armor. That would deal 1 damage to the Zawad likely. Go for attack and see what he blocks with the Zawad instead. Okay, so he's gonna block. Attack again. Let's see what he chooses to block with. I'm hoping it's gonna be the Ale Strike, but he doesn't. He's gonna eat 1 shield area. I think he's hoping to get a pilot from it. Gonna tap 4 and get a Banshee. No, gonna get a second Kashatoria out. And 1 for the GM and passing turn here. Not gonna attack with the rest of my units because again, that 2 will definitely be blocked. Very close game here. I think all Ashpal needs is 1 Wing Gundam 0 to change the game back to his favor. But he doesn't get it. He gets a duo though. It gets rid of my other... I was going to ask if he wants to bounce my Kshatoria instead, which he does. Because I have to pay another 4 costs to play it down. And here's a Wing 0. Okay, I have 4 units. And he has 2 blockers. That should be game, right? I think he just did not have enough to win this match. And I do have armor as well. I can't rest the Ale Strike though, so I'm thinking, how about this? How about I attach the armor onto the Kshatoria, right? So that would deal 1 damage to both of them. Yeah, so I'm going to deal 1 damage to both of them. And then I'll run the armor effect, which can rest a level 5, a 5 defense unit. Yes. What an interesting combination, guys. And yes, I actually have a second Kshatoria with the boss hand, with another armor, so that would rest the other one. And that would mean face all the way, boys. Let's go. Leo hits 1. Oh, he drew to a base! But I don't think that's enough because I have that big Kshatoria, a GM, and the Angsha. Japan takes the win here. Great matchup, guys. Please, like, share, subscribe, comment. Let us know what other deck ideas you want us to see in the future.